Yo, what's up? Welcome, handsome devil. We are here to witness the trailer for The Legend of Zelda, formerly Breath of the Wild 2, but now being dubbed Tears of the Kingdom. We've all been hyped for this game for, it feels like, for what, a few years now. But before we get into this trailer, I'm not wearing the proper gear to represent our boy Link, so we gotta change that. Look at that, much better. This is how you properly go out with the day. All right, now that we're well equipped for the occasion, let's check out this trailer. Who's this? Just a hint at the next baddie. Potentially the same thing they showed like the last trailer that they had for this. It's gotta be. I wonder, is this someone completely new or someone returning? My guess is it's a new villain. Instead of making a heart, they made a circle, a hand circle together. There's our boy, the champ. Bruh. This world is about to be massive. I wonder, can you dive from the sky to the land below in real time? Tears of the Kingdom. I like it. They gave it its own identity instead of just calling it Breath of the Wild 2. So that leads me to believe that this is about to be a much bigger story. And we have a release date now. 5/12/2023. Okay. That's exciting. Dang, this game's about to be massive. I thought Breath of the Wild was big, and a lot of people's complaints about Breath of the Wild was, even though it was a big world, it felt empty, which to some degree is, I guess you could say, true. Like a lot of your towns, they had things going on and life and the dogs to interact with, but as you were crossing into other lands, it didn't always feel like that it, I guess, at times lively. And I can't say that for every area. Like, you had all the dragons flying around. There was always enemies to fight. Life changed at night. You know, all the nighttime baddies came out. Man, my concern for this game and it being massive compared to, you know, Breath of the Wild is the performance. If you're truly going to be able to cross between the sky and the ground, how are they going to handle the load times for that? Because if I remember correctly, what was Breath of the Wild's equivalent to the Lost Forest? If I remember correctly, I believe it was the Korok Forest in Breath of the Wild, where it was like one of the only areas in the games. I think it was the Lost Woods that led to the Korok Forest, but it was one of the only areas in the game where performance even docked. It seemed to hiccup some as far as the frame rate goes, but it didn't seem to be an issue from memory that I can recall in any other part of Breath of the Wild. I'm also curious if we see shrines come back, or are we going to go back to dungeons like some of the more classic Legend of Zelda games, I should say. It'll be interesting. Man, I feel like I need to take like a week off for this game when it comes out. I've got, you know, less than a year to prepare. It makes me want to go through Breath of the Wild again. I never played Breath of the Wild on master mode, so I think I might have to give that a try sometime. Man, I'm excited. This is we've been waiting for this, man, and I feel like every time it was rumored that Breath of the Wild 2, formerly known as, was supposed to come out, it always got pushed another year. But hey, I'd rather them take all the time they need to perfect this game and make it beautiful and tell the story that they're trying to tell, rather than just push it out and then get stuck in that loophole of trying to put out updates and trying to fix it later once it's already out, and then it becomes a show, a shell of itself of what it could have been. There's a lot of games I feel that have suffered from that over the last few years. We're gonna be in there day one playing this title the minute it comes out, so I'm also interested to see what the amiibos for this will look like. I believe I have almost all the amiibos except for the Guardians. Yeah, the Guardian amiibo. That's the only one I don't have. But we shall see. I wonder if they'll show anything else gameplay wise for this leading up to its release date, or if they're just going to keep everything under wraps and then we get to play the waiting game until launch time. So we'll see. But thanks for tuning in to our impressions. Like I said, once that game comes out, we're going to be playing it right here, so tune in. And if you dig it, or you want to take that journey with me as that time comes, there is a like and subscribe button. Until then, peace.